All right, thanks for joining us on Valley News Live. We're going to start with that first alert weather day. It lasts through Thursday. Snow in the region will continue into the weekend ahead. And it's all from this same very large, very slow moving Colorado low. Let's get right to your hour-by-hour forecast. Over the next couple of hours, anywhere you see the dark blue is where we'll have those heavier bands of snow persisting. There'll be a chance of that continuing all the way through 5 a.m. in the area. Still some patches of freezing rain will be possible, and I want to make this full screen so you can get a full view of what's coming to your area. Now, take a look at this, shall you, as we take a gander at this into the overnight hours. That band of snow, the heaviest, will push northward, and we still will have a chance at some moderate to heavy snow all night long with this what looks like drier air down the south, but really it's deceiving. It's not. It's moist air, and this is where the lift is. So it starts rising up, and that creates those huge snowflakes that we've been seeing from time to time. It's not going to snow heavy the entire night, but we'll have these bands of snow continue to cycle their way through the region. It does look like that Highway 2 corridor into Minnesota will be very active overnight. I expect some fairly significant snowfall potential up there through the overnight hours. Now, as we go through your morning tomorrow, this starts to dry up a little bit. This is an update from the earlier broadcast. It showed a real break in Fargo-Moorhead. Now, it does look like the break will be most likely off to the east. There could be some showers of rain as another warm burp of air gets drawn into the system aloft, and that keeps things a little bit quieter. Some of you are asking, when does the wind pick up? Tomorrow, throughout the day, we'll have areas with gusts upwards of 30 to 40 miles per hour where you see these yellow arrows. Check this out. It's going to be windy the entire time across the central Dakotas and western Dakotas, with bands of moderate to heavy snow persisting there through your Wednesday as well. As we go into the late part of the day, it looks like we may get just a little bit of a reprieve for many of our Minnesota counties, and then we'll have more moisture swirling up and developing down in the Southern Valley late. Now check this out. As we go into Thursday, off of the big lakes, this low pressure system moves right over the Great Lakes. It gathers more energy, and boom, we get a whack of wind and snow. The snow will come from the east and push here into the valley, and we'll have gusty north winds. So this is a third straight model run showing that more snow on Thursday that will be accumulating in the morning and afternoon, and the wind looks pretty strong as well. Now, from the 10 o'clock hour all the way through Thursday, 3 to 6 inches expected here in the FM area in Grand Forks, northwest Minnesota. See the purple though, 5 to 9 there. 5 to 9 again off to the west, that band that sets up out here. So there's still a lot of snow potential, and we already have places that are approaching a foot of snow. Fargo, there's your snow band there, moving into Grand Forks, continuous snow bands. This is pushing up now into Marshall County, Minnesota. It looks very light up along the international border, but I must remind you that the radar does start to lose track of snowflakes in the sky because the radar beam is so high in the sky. It may indeed be snowing pretty good up in the northwest quadrant of Minnesota. Carrington, northern Stutsman County near Woodworth, all the way up through New Rockford and heading into Maddock, a batch of fresh, flaky goodness. Okay, this shows the picture of what I wanted to point out, and that's the fact that this flow from the south on these southeast winds, that air has a lot of moisture in it, and this is just where the lift is starting, right here where we start to see these specks of blue. So it starts lifting, creating snowflakes, and then they're dumping out right here over the Red River Valley. That process will continue overnight. How huge is this storm? It's really, really big, with impacts now approaching into Minneapolis, all the way through Wisconsin, and tornadoes outbreak from Texas all the way through southern parts of Arkansas, and now heading into Tennessee. So overnight, heaviest snow and wind into the morning hours. There'll be some dangerous travel for sure. Wednesday, more snow. Thursday through Saturday, a little bit lighter, but more snow indeed. As we take another look at the radar here in northwest Minnesota. Let's go ahead and wrap this up as we check out, I think my computer, wind speeds. 15 to 25 miles per hour, a few gusts higher than that, but it's really strong out in the western Dakotas. It's a blizzard warning out in parts of western South Dakota. Visibility a half mile, 3/4 of a mile, and probably even less in open country. Flatline temperatures near freezing all day. Chance of snow on again, off again. It's not going to be heavy all day, and with any luck at all, we'll get a break from the snowfall here and there. Overnight is when we'll see the heaviest accumulations, with passing snow showers throughout the day, particularly valley and points west, the way it looks now. Thursday, another round Another first alert weather day. Then after that, how about 18 on Friday with more snow? Hey, how about a few more flakes to top it all off on Saturday as the cold Arctic air moves in on the backside of this storm system, carrying us to morning lows in the teens below and highs below zero for many early next week. This is a big storm and a whole week of impact.
It's a long storm.
Yeah, drawn out.
All right, thanks, Hutch.
Yeah.
Coming up next, look at how North Dakota ranchers are handling yet